Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story because you'll probably relate to this since you're on a video about feeling ignored. So for a large portion of my life I've kind of felt ignored or left out of the group, if you know what I mean. Like these people that I wanted to spend my time around, they didn't really want to hang out with me, or they didn't really want to talk with me, and so I've always been like the one kid who didn't play with anyone else. I have a few memories from elementary school and preschool and kindergarten where I've been the one kid who didn't really talk with anyone else. That was because I just didn't relate to anybody else, or I wasn't part of the cool kids. Actually, when I think about it, maybe it wasn't that bad because I've always had a few core friends or few really good friends I've spent my time around. However, still, there's so many people that I don't relate to anymore. And it has always been like this, that the less I relate to a group of people, the less I hang around them. And even though it sounds normal that obviously you don't want to hang around those people who you don't relate to and who you don't want to be friends with, still there's such a little group of people that I actually relate to. So I've always been feeling like I'm ignored all of the time. And this feeling started to become only stronger and stronger when I decided to start improving my life. It felt like I was the only one trying to be productive and trying to improve my life, so I felt really out of place, and while everyone else was having fun and doing these instant gratification activities, I was the only one who was going to the gym and doing these delayed gratification activities. It all basically started when I saw those fitness models on social media, so I started going to the gym and actually trying to improve my life and my appearance, because I was quite honestly jealous of those people. I started working out at home and then progressed to the gym, and I started basically eating healthier and taking supplements like creatine or protein powder and stuff like that. And so I started seeing a lot of fucking progress in the mirror, bro. And seeing all of that progress made me really happy. I can't even put it into words. And also because I was watching those fitness videos on YouTube, I started seeing just self-improvement videos and productivity videos. So I started watching them, and I actually started doing those habits that people showed in those videos, like meditation or reading books or cold showers and stuff like that. And because I really liked doing those habits, I stayed consistent in those habits, and those basically changed my life forever. However, as I said, I started to relate to my friends less and less because, I was the only one who was on self-improvement, and they didn't know anything about that. They were basically just having fun and going to parties and even drinking and doing those kinds of activities that I wasn't interested in. So we basically started to separate. I started talking to most of my friends less and less, so I basically started to feel ignored by them. And I was even contemplating if I should be more like them. If I should go to these parties and go drinking and be basically part of the cool kids and do all of these fun things. However, I decided not to do that and basically just follow my gut. I decided to care less about others' attention and more about what actually makes my life meaningful. And bro, that was the best decision I've ever made in my life. And with that, I'm basically trying to say that feeling left out a bit is okay in my opinion, because you actually shouldn't care about what others think of you that much, since you should actually care about things that make your life meaningful. And bro, even today I still have the same feeling, and if I'm being honest, I think it's totally okay if you feel this way. Yeah, of course I still hang out with a few really good friends. I go to the gym with them, I go outside with them. However, I'm not the type of person to go partying and to smoke or to drink alcohol or do these degenerate activities, because I don't really relate to people who do these degenerate activities. And so I actually think that feeling ignored by those people is actually a really good feeling to have, because you know that you're making progress in life by not being around those people. But bro, even while saying all of this, I still think that friends are essential, because you improve together, you have that sense of brotherhood, and it's just basically fun to hang around people who you genuinely trust. But in my opinion, the smaller your friend group or social circle is, the better, because that way you can actually build a deep connection with your friends, and that way you can actually be supportive towards each other. And if you're ignored by those friends who you aren't actually friends with, then let it be. Because you don't always have to have everyone's attention and be friends with everyone. Bro, I think that if you have a few really good friends, a few really honest friends, then that's the best position you can be in. So basically I think that sometimes it's totally okay to be left out or be ignored by a group of people, because they're really not your friends anyway. My advice is that I just recommend finding a few really good friends, maybe by joining a sports club, or just trying to find people who value the same things as you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know if this video is just cope or if this is actually like good advice, because this is just what I personally think and from my personal experience. So maybe you can just like leave a little bit of feedback below in the comments, so I can actually know if this was helpful or not. Anyway, thanks for watching, bro. See you in the next one. You can click on this video next if you want to see more of my content. See ya.